Welcome back, folks. We are sharpening my wife's Santoku kitchen knife with the world's greatest knife sharpener, at least the greatest knife sharpener I have ever used. You get those little ones and the little blister packs that have the, different angles on them and stuff, but this by far is the most professional knife sharpener that I think exists, but I could be biased on that. The company name is TSRPOF. It's from Russia, with love, or not, who knows. But I love this thing. I have sharpened kitchen knives, my pocket knife that I carry, my buddies at work, I've sharpened their knives, and they have all said the same thing, that their knives are now scary sharp. It's a really simple thing, actually. You have your inclinometer right here to give you the angle that you want to sharpen at. My wife's knife, I sharpen at 20 degrees. I could go a little bit more if I wanted to reprofile this and maybe go for like 10 or 15. I just find it gets dull a little bit quicker. Who knows, maybe I'll do that at a certain point just to see if my wife notices a difference, but I won't tell her, just kind of do an experiment. So how does this thing work? Well, you have this momentum or swing arm, whatever you want to call it here, that just goes back and forth. And because this angle is locked in right here, as long as this stone is touching the knife blade, you're going to have a 20-degree angle. And then when you want to flip to the other side, you just take it, flip it over, it locks in with the detent, you come back, and you're right back at 20 degrees. So let's get this thing started here. This is just a bottle of water with a little bit of soap in it. So we're gonna get the stone wet. Now you want it basically wet to the point where you're seeing water puddle up on top of the stone. You want to get the stone nice and soaked. See, right about there, that's about where I would start. All right, you want to put it down and you want to drag and sweep the blade, and then push and sweep the blade. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to stand up while we do this. I'm going to start back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that was 20. We're going to flip it over. Get a little bit more water on the stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that was 20. Flip it again. Move this chair behind me out of the way a little bit. Get our stone a little bit more moist. It takes a little while to find, the right speed to go in and also sweep. So All right. Now to change out the stone, it's just held in here with friction. So you just pull this back and you can lift the stone right out. All right, dry it off a little bit. We're going to switch over to our 400 grit stone. Grab a paper towel. Wipe that off a little bit. Now, I am no knife sharpening professional. All right, I will tell you that right now. So, whatever you see me doing, if you're screaming, "Oh my God, it's unsafe," you're probably right. It probably is. But they're not your fingers, so don't worry about it. And kids, don't do this at home. There we go. Now we've got correct amount of water there. Wash that off. And we'll begin. I'm doing 20 repetitions each side. Figures as soon as I tell you I'm doing 20 repetitions, I stop counting. Oh, what a knucklehead. I'll switch hands. And we'll go this way. Okay. Wipe that off. Now, as I'm going, I want to make sure that the edge looks uniform as we're going. This is not a how-to, but figure it couldn't hurt to explain a little bit of what I'm doing. Okay. Dry that off. And we're going to go on to our 600 grit. Okay. And a little bit more water. There we go. Now, some of you more astute observers might have noticed that instead of 20, that was 40. I find that as I get closer to the finer grits, I tend to use them a little bit more just to get that nice polished edge on that. So we'll start from, there we go, got a nice bead of water on there. Yeah, stone's looking a little dirty. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. Can't sharpen a knife with your stone all gunked up like that. I don't know, maybe you can. Who knows? I have no idea what I'm saying. There we go. Okay. Dry that off in there. Do the same for our knife. Again, take a look at the blade. See if there's anywhere you might have missed. Now I should mention, if you're running your hand this way across the blade, you are much less likely to actually cut yourself rather than running it along the blade edge. Still, you want to exercise some extreme caution. We're just going to clean this part off as well. And we want to take a look at the profile. Looks like everything is getting hit uniformly. Now, I'm going to switch to our 1000 grit. Yeah, it would help if I put it in properly. That's what she said. Just kidding, just kidding. Nobody freak out. It was a joke. It was a joke. Yeah, almost. There we go. All right, as you can probably tell, for those of you paying attention, we've gone to 50 is our count right now. Really, at 1000 grits, you're not taking off too much material. You're more so just really fine-tuning that edge. So you don't want to be too rushed here. You want to take it nice and easy. Okay, that was 50. Just want to clean off our stone a little bit. Because yes, we are definitely going to go back and do it again. right, I meant to go to 50, but I got a little carried away, so we went to 60. You just kind of get into the rhythm, you know? It's nice, relaxing. Some might say it sounds like nails on a chalkboard. But sometimes in life, you just gotta go through a little bit of unpleasantness, work for the outcome, because it's all worth it. There we go. That was 50. And the neighbor car alarm is going off. That's always pleasant. There we go. Nice, beautiful butter. Whoa! Did you see that? And I didn't even cut myself. Boy, this is some exciting TV. Of course, I'd be singing it. Oh. Of course, I'd be singing a different tune had I cut myself. Or maybe I didn't, I just don't even know. No, we're good. Pay no attention to the idiot on the camera. We're gonna leave that one in there. That's gonna stay in. Just kidding, I don't edit my videos. I have no idea how. Which, come to think of it, I should probably learn. Now you might think we're done, but that is not the case. Okay, let's take a look. Take a look, take a lookers, as one of my buddies would say. Boy, I'll tell you. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's sharp. Alright, so now what I grabbed is some polishing material, rouge, and a leather strop. You see that? Leather strop, polishing rouge. So, we're going to lay the leather strop down here, get some of that polishing material on there. Okay. bring this guy back. Now, before we actually start, because we're changing our angle, see, we're adding a layer of thickness here. Thickness. So we actually have to bring this up a little bit. There we go. All right. So now we're only going to polish this way, okay? Because if we went against the blade of the knife, we'd cut that leather. We don't want to do that. So we're going to, see that? Just gonna polish it up. All right, we're gonna swing it around. And we'll get the hang of this eventually. All right. And remember, this way we're not going to cut ourselves. All right, and then one more. Okay, so now all of that is done. Let me go get the tools. Well, loosen up all the bolts, and then we're going to try it out. Now, some of you may be asking, Jeff, how are we going to try this out? I'm glad you asked. You know, some people, they use the paper test, which is valid, right? It's valid. Some people throw the tomato down, watch it cut into a nice clean halves. I have not been able to do that. Nor do I want to ruin the tomato just to get a camera shot. Ooh, boy, that knife is... We're going to do it like my grandfather did it. We're going to try and shave. Now, this is definitely the point where, kids, you don't want to be doing this. Oh, wrong one. You definitely don't want to be doing this. I'm doing it because I'm an adult and I have a low IQ. I don't know any better. But I know enough to tell you not to do it. All right, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Just look at that blade. Look at that. Man, you can almost see yourself in it. All right. Got the napkin ready, just in case. Where should we cut? All right. Apparently, this video camera has a timeout feature that I was not aware of. So, even though I shaved already, we're gonna do it again because it wasn't on camera, and if it's not on camera, it doesn't count. All right, let's see if I can... Am I in the frame here? There we go. Look at that. We are shaving sharp. All right. So that is the part of the video that got cut out by the unbeknownst to me timeout feature. The TSRPOF knife sharpener is already put away. So definitely hit up TSRPOF if you're looking for an awesome knife sharpener. They have paid me nothing for this video. They don't know who I am. This is a totally unsponsored video. I just like the company. I think they put out a very good product. If I can use it successfully, anybody can. Except for kids. Don't do it, kids. Don't do it. So like always, it's Jeff Ro over at JeffRo'sJourney. If you like what you saw, if you want to see more of stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to comment, like, share. Most importantly, subscribe. If you are going to leave a comment, please keep it civil. We're here to help each other out, form a community. We don't need that smart aleck kid in the back, guy or gal, who's picking on other people. If you are picking on other people, bye-bye. You're booted. All right. Take care. Till next time.